Hey you! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adrian Kwan. So for today's video, I really wanted to do this video that I'm calling Things That I Am Thankful For. And since we are in the month of Thanksgiving, I thought it would be great for me to do a video of products, items, things that I am truly thankful that I get to use every day or weekly, and that brings me joy. So the first thing I will get into is this fabulous brush by Morphe, and it is the M536 brush. And honestly, this brush is a game changer, and it has taken me a really long time to find a brush that looks exactly like this. It is the perfect, width, and it's tapered at the top. Like, I'll get my setting powder and place it strategically where I need it to, and honestly it does the job, and it is so soft and beautiful, and it's one of my favorite brushes that Morphe makes. And so whoever at the Morphe team made this brush, I'm thankful that you made this brush because it is just such a beautiful brush. So since I pulled it out anyways, my second favorite thing that I'm so thankful that is a part of my life, this product has actually been a part of my life since like 2006, 2007. And one of my friends back then, Will, he was obsessed with MAC products, and honestly, this is called the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and it is the most beautiful powder that has ever been invented. And honestly, I'm just so thankful that this product exists in this world. I have not been able to find anything that compares to this powder. I use it more so when I want to look like I have amazing skin. It is really hard to wear this powder when I am filming, but when I am out and about, I'm always wearing this powder. And honestly, it's just the most beautiful powder, and it literally looks like skin. Like, I get so many compliments on my skin whenever I'm wearing this product, and whenever I'm having a bad skin day, I apply a generous amount of this, and voila, I have fabulous skin. My next thing that I'm so thankful for is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer, and this is the perfect bronzer for contouring the nose, chiseling the cheekbones, and honestly, it's not ashy, nor is it chalky, but it's the perfect amount of pigment, and it's still matte, so you're not gonna have, texture come alive with this product. And I honestly love this product so much, and I forgot about this for a while, and honestly, I love it, and I'm so thankful to Anastasia and her team because this is such a beautiful and brilliant bronzer, and I am in the shade Rich Amber, and it is such a beautiful bronzer. The next favorite thing that I'm so thankful for is the Kylie Jenner Velvet Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Goals. And I am so thankful to this formula, and I am so thankful for Kylie Jenner and her team for making such a beautiful shade, and I'm so pleased with the velvet formulas. I wasn't a big fan of the matte formulas, but the velvet is just so perfect because it doesn't leave your lips looking dry, and I personally love this shade. And a little disclaimer is that I keep the packaging for all the things that I buy or receive because I don't know, I'm kind of like a visual person, which obviously you can tell by now, but I love having the package, and it also keeps the unit that I'm using, it keeps that in such mint condition, and yeah, like if I was to just put this in my makeup bag, there would probably be junk all over it. So I'm just someone that always keeps the original box, and I usually put it back in, and then I place it into my makeup cabinet. And so if I'm pulling it out of the box, it's not because I just got it, because all the things that I'm talking about right now, I've used for months or weeks or for a really long time for me to be just talking about these things. And so yeah, there's a couple of other shades that I love using, but I can't find that right now. But this one is one of my favorites. It's called Goals, and it's just a beautiful color. And so yeah, I am thankful to Kylie Jenner and her cosmetics company for making such beautiful lipsticks. So my next favorite thing that I am so thankful for is this Paco Rabanne Invictias. I'm so thankful to Paco Rabanne and their company for making this wonderful cologne, and honestly, it's one of my favorite colognes of all time. This has such amazing, it's just like, break it down to, it smells like fresh ocean soap, like expensive ocean soap, and I just love it. And I just literally, this is one of my favorite colognes of all times, and I'm just so thankful that this even exists, because I have not come across anything that smells anything like this, and it is one of my favorite. I love the packaging, honestly. I'm like, hey, I just want a medal, you know, like place it on my counter, and I just love looking at it. The packaging is right, the smell is right. I love that it's glass. I love that you can see it, and I love all the notes. Look up the notes. I'm not gonna go into all the notes, but it literally is my favorite. And there's so many different versions of this particular cologne, but this one is just the Étoile Latte, and it is just the Invictias Étoile Latte, and that's one of my favorites. And I'm just so thankful to Paco Rabanne and their team for making this juice. So my next product that I am so thankful for is by Alafia, and it's called the Pure Unrefined Shea Butter. And if you don't know that much about Shea Butter is such an amazing thing that comes from the earth. And honestly, this was harvested in West Africa, and I am obsessed with this particular product. There's a lot of shea butters out there, and this one by Alafia, I believe where I pick it up is usually at Whole Foods. And honestly, all you need to do is, I usually have a little, do they call this a spatula or whatever you call it, a little spoon, and I just go in and I just scrape a little bit. And you know, shea butter needs to be like warmed up a little bit, and so you just take a little bit and you would just scrape it off, and then you just take it into your palm of your hands, and then you would definitely warm it up. And I definitely add it to my moisturizers and my creams, especially at nighttime when I'm trying to recover from, you know, my day, and I just want to lather my face with that extra amount of moisture. It literally does the job, and it does the job for all over. But in particularly for me, whenever I get like a facial or a microdermabrasion, I need something that's gonna give me a little extra boost of, you know, moisture, and I need to heal my skin. And I go to this product, and I'm just so thankful that, you know, Alafia made such a beautiful shea butter, and they packaged it up for me to use every single night. And so, yeah. My next product that I'm so thankful for, since we're talking about skincare, is this wonderful toner by Thayers, and it's the facial toner Witch Hazel Aloe Vera Formula Rose Petal, and it doesn't have any alcohol, and so it's not gonna dry out your face, but it's one of my favorite toners, and honestly, it beats a lot of toners. and it smells wonderful. It comes in lavender, it comes in rose petal, but I love the smell of roses. I think I've mentioned that before, but it's such a wonderful toner. And if you don't know what toner is what you apply after you wash your face, because the water that you usually wash your face with, the pH level is usually unbalanced. And so you usually have to go in with a toner to just like cleanse your skin one more time before you apply your makeup or your serum or your moisturizer. And Thayers did an amazing job with this toner, and it is really hard to find toners that don't have alcohol, and so this is great. And so I'm thankful to Thayers and their team for making a brilliant toner that I swear by. My next product that I am so thankful for is this wonderful hair serum by Giovanni Beverly Hills, and I am honestly so obsessed with this serum, and it is less than $10. To find a hair serum that is less than $10 is like nearly impossible, especially one that works. And it is called the Frizz Be Gone Super Smoothing Anti-Frizz Hair Serum, and I freaking love this product. It tames flyaways, and when you want your hair to look full of life without weird texture, this is such a good serum. And honestly, I've been using this serum for a really long time now, and I just love it. It's just a product that is done so well, and you know that there's not toxic, disgusting ingredients. And so I love this serum, and I'm so thankful to Giovanni Eco Chic Hair Care for making such a brilliant hair serum. My next favorite thing is skincare related, and I keep the packaging, like I said, with all the things. I literally keep the box that I came with. I'm kind of crazy, but yeah. It is the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment, Salicylic Acid Acne Treatment, and literally I've been using this since I was in high school, and it literally does the job. And there's a lot of benzoyl peroxide products out there for spot treatments, but I always use the salicylic one because that one works a lot better than benzoyl peroxide for me in particularly. And you just apply a very small amount of this, and you just apply it to wherever you have, acne, or a little, what do you call it? Blemishes that you feel that it's coming up. You apply this, just massage it onto wherever you have acne or a blemish. And within, 3 to 4 days, it's almost about to disappear. And so I'm so thankful to Clean and Clear for making such a brilliant spot treatment that works, that's less than $10. And so, yeah. My next thing, and we're almost done, is by Jarrow Formulas, and it's the Monthly B12. And there are many B12s out there, but this one in particular is that you take a supplement and you chew it and you allow it to dissolve in your mouth. And especially for people that are like vegans or vegetarians or pescatarians that don't eat a lot of red meat, B12 is something that really lacks in a vegan's life. And me sacrificing a lot of red meat, I'm a lot of times really low on B12, and so this is a great supplement that I take, and I've been taking this for a really long time, and it has to be the monthly version. It's a superior form of B12, and honestly, I really feel the energy that comes from this particular supplement, and it really does help, especially when you're really low on B12. Look into B12 and what it does in your body. It is a B vitamin, but this in particularly, I know that makes a huge difference. And whenever I'm going out to run, or I'm about to go dancing, or I just need an extra kick of energy, this is one of those supplements that I really use and swear by. So I have a couple more products that I'm thankful for and I'm done, you guys. But this is the EOS Lip Balm, and literally I freaking am so thankful that this exists in this world, because the fact that not only is the packaging brilliant, it's just so simple and to the point. It's not all over the place. There is no labels on it or anything, and it does the job. And the formula is great. There's so many different scents, and you know how there's a lot of lip balms that have a lot of petroleum or mineral oil, which is horrible for your skin, especially because you're putting on your lips and you're probably gonna eat it. And so the ingredients in here are amazing and it really does the job. And when I'm about to go out for my run, I take my phone and I take this and I'm good. Literally, I just need my lips to be moisturized, especially when, I don't know, I could be running and I could run into the love of my life and I need my lips to look, amazing. And this really does a job, and I swear by this lip balm. So I'm thankful to EOS and their team for making a brilliant lip balm. My next favorite thing that I'm so thankful for is Uno. Whoever invented Uno, I'm so thankful to Uno and their team for making such a brilliant card game. And whenever I get the chance, I'm always playing Uno. And so if you want to play Uno, hit me up, because I would drop anything and anyone in order to play Uno with you. Like, I love Uno. It brings back such good childhood memories, and it is something that I'm just so thankful to play with. You obviously can't play this alone, so you need a friend or a loved one to play with. But honestly, I'm just so thankful to Mattel and their team for making such a brilliant card game. Pick a color, would you? I love the colors. I love the concepts. I honestly love everything about Uno, and it's just a brilliant game. And so I'm so thankful for Uno cards. Oh my goodness. My next favorite thing that I'm so thankful for is this coffee mug by Starbucks, and you could tell by now that I love gold, but it's a white cup that has gold writings on it, and I got this as a gift from Sean Choi. It's a long story, but we were doing elephant Christmas. What do you call it? When you buy a bunch of gifts for people and then you switch with people. White elephant. And so he ended up giving his gift to me, and I've been using this cup for years now. I think it's been like almost 6 years since I've had this cup, but it is literally one of my favorite mugs of all time. And I know Starbucks during the holiday seasons make really, really amazing mugs, and so I am so thankful to Starbucks and their team for making wonderful mugs where every time you go get your coffee or tea, you can bring beauty into your life. And so I'm thankful to Starbucks and their team for making beautiful mugs. So my last thing on my favorites list that I'm so thankful for is going to be the 35G Bronze Gold Morphe palette. And honestly, it is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes of all time. And every time I wear this palette, I feel beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, and it literally has every single shade that I need to feel gorgeous and sultry and sexy. It literally is a bronze palette, and if you have never purchased the bronze palette, I honestly would go for this. And you can obviously see that I use a lot of it, and it is my go-to. I mean, literally, you know how sometimes you just need a good bronze palette, like for that smoky eye or for the beach look, you just take a little bit of that hint and just apply it on your eyelids, even if you're gonna go by the pool. this is it. And I'm so thankful to Morphe and their team for making such a beautiful palette, and it isn't overpriced, and you get so many shades, you get mattes, you get shimmers, and it's just a beautiful palette. That was the end of all my favorite products that I'm thankful for, and it is the month of Thanksgiving, and honestly, there are a lot of things to be thankful for besides products and things that bring you joy, as well as family members, as well as friends and love and your health and being alive. But today I really wanted to, just talk about a lot of the products that I am thankful to use every day. It's my little spin on the monthly favorites video, and if you guys love these videos, I will do another one next month. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to be very thankful for everything that you take for granted every single day. It is one thing that I've learned with age, that you should never take anything or anyone for granted. And yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye, you guys.